cloudy. Hopefully you got a little bit of shower activity and probably got your shoes wet as well. But that was the good stuff. We got some nice rain today, about 1/3 of an inch in our area. Looking at 85 right about now, and your high temperature only got up to 87. I was wrong. I said 90. I was off by 3 degrees, but I guess you're not going to complain because we're supposed to be about 94 this time of year, and that's probably the lowest temperature we've seen in what, month and a half? I mean, it was delightful. So these are high temperatures around the region. 89 is that 89? Yeah, 89 in Lavaca, 87 in Gonzales, 85 in Kennedy. Tomorrow we're looking at the forecast high temperatures, and still basically along the coast from East Texas down into the valley. The coastal areas are going to be looking at more clouds and more shower activity. Maybe not as widespread as today, but you know, it'll be nice. I think you'll enjoy it. And that's for your Thursday. Then, no, that's your Friday. And then by Saturday, we start saying goodbye to a lot of this. There's the band that came through. You notice if we played this back again, it goes in, and then it has a little bit of a turn that way. Isn't that interesting? And you'll notice this one comes in, and then it sort of pulls back out to sea. So we still have a whole ton of moisture right off the Gulf Coast. I mean, if we can get a nice little strong breeze going in, we have a lot of rain. But this is actually going to park itself out there and then drift up maybe toward the Louisiana area before it falls apart. But tomorrow we still have a good shot at getting more of the same little rain shower activity. Let's look at it one more time and we'll close in on it. You can see Victoria right about here. I mean, look at that stuff. It's still all over the Gulf Coast from Palacios on down. Now, Corpus Christi had the shower activity. Generally, 1/3 to about 1/2 an inch of rain all over the crossroads, and that was a real nice break. I don't know, you know, it's certainly not going to cause any kind of flooding like that. So for the next couple of days, we've got that rain opportunity right about there. And then this big old thing, another big dome of high pressure, is going to be rolling into our area and over Texas and giving us another heat wave. I know you didn't want to hear that, right? I didn't want to hear it either, but that's what's happening. The Atlantic got a big influence of Saharan air dust, and so it's going to be a little quiet for another 7 days. But here in the Pacific, we're going to see 2 storms. There's one that kicks up. That's going to be a big storm, big hurricane, and then another big hurricane here. The good news is these will continue traveling out to sea. When they get out to about here, they start falling apart because it's colder water. The reason I track this is because sometimes the moisture, if it turns this way, gets caught up over the mountains of northern Mexico and then starts firing thunderstorms in Texas, and then we have to sort of deal with it. But here is the long-term heat waves, July 13th through the 19th. Very hot for the south, extremely hot for Texas, and dangerously hot for West Texas and southern portions of New Mexico. So let's take a look at the local forecast. Looking for your high temperature tomorrow in Port Lavaca, only getting up to 88 because we have another shot at partly cloudy and scattered shower activity around the area. In Cuero, we're only going to get up to 90. Wow, that's pretty good. We haven't seen that in a while. Partly cloudy with some scattered showers around the region. But here it is for the crossroads. We got showers Friday, a few leftovers on Saturday. Then the old heat index starts clicking up. In fact, we'll be back to the 115 degree heat index by the time we get to the early or the middle part of next week. So whatever you did then last week, you're going to have to be doing next week. But it's nice that we get the nice break in the rain, in the heat with the rain. That's your 7-day forecast. Reminding everybody we do have a QR code. Love for you to scan that with your phone.